Hello everyone, this is Bill with Yarn Crafts for Lefties. Today we're going to be going over how to make the stockinette stitch. Stockinette stitch is probably the next type of stitch that most knitters experience when they're learning to knit, because it takes the combination of knitting on the right side of our fabric and using the purl stitch on the wrong side of our fabric. And it also introduces the concept really of right and wrong side. Right side being the side that you're going to want everyone to see on your work. Wrong side is the side that you're hiding from everybody. So, some things with the stockinette stitch. One, you can use any number of cast-on stitches with this that you want. Whether you want to do an odd number or an even number. Whatever you want. Drawback to stockinette stitch is that, as you can see, it is curling. Stockinette, because of the nature of having all knit on one side and all purl on the other side, just like it is going to curl. You can counteract that by doing a different stitch combination along the edge. Here, I did a seed stitch bordering a stockinette square. You don't have to do it as big. You can use much less of a border. And if you do, you will still get the same result of stabilizing the edge and having it not curl. So, just one thing to keep in mind when you're doing this is that just because it's going to curl doesn't mean you have to suck it up and live with it. There are ways around it. Now, what I've done here is I just cast on 10 stitches, and this is the right side of my fabric. I can see I have some rows of knit stitches, so this is row 1, and all I'm going to do with row 1 in this pattern is knit the stitches across. That's it. Once I reach the end of the row, I go ahead, I turn my work, and once I turn my work, I am going to purl all the stitches across. So essentially, stockinette stitch is just a 2-row repeat, with row 1 being knit across, row 2 purl across. And once you reach the end of row 2, you simply turn your work and begin again with row 1, and you will get a swatch of stockinette. And as you can see with just this small piece of stockinette, the bottom's already curling, the outside's already wanting to curl. So it is usually a good idea that unless you're making a sweater where you're going to be seaming the edges together, or you're doing something in the round where you don't have to worry about the curl factor, that you do something on the edge that is going to break up this being all stockinette. That way you'll be able to not have it curl. But that's really at your discretion what you want to do. So this is how to make a stockinette stitch. This is Bill with Yarn Crafts for Lefties. Happy knitting.